Hello and welcome to another video. And in this one I'm doing a little bit differently. I'll have some more free-to-play coming soon. Again, so many projects to do at school, but it is the weekend and I should be able to get out a few free-to-play episodes ahead of time so that I can release them slowly over the next couple weeks. Because I did that with Dark Souls last weekend. I'm still sitting on like 4 episodes that I haven't uploaded. Well, I haven't released yet. They're all ready. I just have to go click and set them out. But I got my archers, and this is really the literal first time I've ever touched them. If we go into my skills here, you can see I've got 0 experience across the board on these. This is the first time sitting down to try them out today, and I wanted to basically go over what I was going to do for my Tempest. Now, I am kind of excited about having a IS hero heavy with ECM, because we've had an IS heavy, we've had the Cataphract OXP, but it's not a hero. And me personally, I'm a sucker for C-bills, so I love having that plus 30%. I mean, come on, I got 411 days of premium time. Oh wait, I got another 60 from the archer, so I got 471 days of premium time. I am rolling in the dough, at least on my main account. So let us take a look specifically at the Tempest and what I'm going to run on it for a build. I'm going in with a general laser vomit type style. I've maxed out the armor everywhere except the legs, where I've shaved 9 off in order to round myself to the nearest ton. I've got double heatsinks and endo steel, very standard there. I could or could not put on Artemis right now. I'll just leave it off. We'll probably do some missile builds on this in the future, but for now we're going to go with some lasers. I got 2 large pulse lasers, 1 in each arm, and 4 medium lasers. And I think that just gives you a really nice punch. And then 300 engine for decent speed at 69.4 before tweak. Which of course will be upgraded to 70s something, mid 70s probably after tweak. It's respectable for a 70 tonner. I prefer it to be a little bit faster, but it'll be in my sweet spot once I get speed tweak on these guys. Other than that, the big bonus of this chassis is that ECM. So we will be hidden from enemy missiles, which from the very limited amount of time I've had to play, also that I've heard from my buddy, is missiles are everywhere since the Archer came out, and you kind of need some ECM or AMS. So I'll most likely be playing this guy with his ECM, or maybe my Jester with his dual AMS. So that is definitely a good thing. We will go into the modules, and we can get a medium laser range. Whatever. We'll splurge. We'll get a large pulse laser range. I happen to have a spare radar deprivation, which we'll throw right in there. And because we're doing laser vomit, we're just going to put on the 2 cool shots. It's just a real standard loadout for me for both cool shots. The cool shot 6 is kind of inefficient if you think about like 6 for 10,000 C-bills. Well, it's like 18 for 40,000. I think is the math off on that? I'd have to check it. But I mean, it's not a huge impact dropping 6 heat. It can help, but maybe I'd want to have the cool shot 9x9, but then have a UAV. So, those are the options you can take. A UAV or an artillery or something like that. But let's go with this. Save this mech up, and let's do a few games in the Tempest. Now bring it back right here. This is the new voting screen. So now I'm going to pick a thing. Let's just go for the new stuff. And you can see I can't change my vote afterwards. Unfortunately, I didn't get both of my choices, as it seems that I'll have my comments about domination within this video for sure. But yeah, I really enjoy that new voting thing. The fact that you can't change your vote. It's always bothered me that people would always metagame that and try to just right at the end, switch. Okay, I got my times 5 now, because I've been gaming it to up my count so that I'll get to times 12 eventually, and you know, force people to fight on a map that they don't want to. But we can see here loading in, and we'll cut to the game start. And the match has started, and I love it when people recognize me and start chatting about it in the chat. But let's see here. Let's put our large pulse lasers onto weapon group 2. That should be good. We got 297 meter range with the medium lasers and 401 with the large pulse. Of course, those goes out to double that, so just shy of 300 and just over 800. Be very useful here. Okay, so we got our UAV, we got our cool shot 9x9. Those will be very useful when we're in the heat of battle. We'll be able to put up that UAV, provide some nice recon, and the cool shot I will save unless I absolutely need to fire again and I can't overheat in that situation. But let's take a test fire here. So let's aim into the dirt away from all my allies. Okay, we're running at 50. So 43 points. So as long as I know that I'm below 50, I should be fine in order to fire an alpha strike. That's a very important information to get whenever you do a new design, new chassis. So I can know, okay, so if I'm under 50 I can alpha. Okay, that way I'll have that, you know, when I flick my eyes down to my control to see what status I'm at, I can make that decision in the combat whether or not I'm going to fire everything or just part of my weapons. Along those lines, let's take a quick test here with just the large pulse. 7 to 25. Good. So it should be good that if I am overheating, I can just fire my large pulse and cycle through those, and that should be good for me. We've got an enemy Panther. Let's see if he pokes out again. That would be a very unwise decision. We got a few enemies coming up on our scopes here. Okay, we'll continue moving with the team. We got to keep that motion rolling. I'm gonna come around. Ooh, we missed the Nova there. We were trying to get a hit on him while he dropped, but could not.
New target acquired.
Marking up guys there. We're just gonna move with the head of our forces here and pushing around this side. We've got somebody countering our ECM, and ooh, we got good eyes. We spot the enemy UAV. We take it down with our large pulse lasers in our arms. Excellent. Ooh. And then we can see me. That's one bad thing about the Archer is that it has that humongous top to it that goes above the cockpit. Like, the cockpit is like in the crotch of the mech. And that can create a bad situation there. It's like this storm crow. The enemy can see you before you see them. And I use my cool shot there a little too early, I feel. That was a mistake on my part. I should have saved that to a more absolutely crucial component, like crucial section of the battle. But that was just a little too early. I could have just used different weapons there. But ooh, that Mauler. Ooh, looks like he's standing there. We are taking some good damage, so I don't want to go forward much anymore. Oh, come on, you little cicada. Alright, let's try to push through over here. See who we got. Ooh, back of an Atlas. I like it. Took a nice, good hit into the Atlas, but we took a hit, and our armor is now removed. It's not good. We are down 2 mechs, but I feel like we can still win this. Ooh, a Black Widow out there. Really low. Can we secure? We do some good damage, and our allies secure the kill. We are... Oh, damn it. See, those hits are coming in from above, and I cannot tell, and I cannot deal with them because I just simply can't see the opponents before they fire on me. Ooh, Panther shut down.
Target
One more good hit, and he's down. Excellent.
critical.
We have tied it up. It's 4-4. Moving around the corner here. Got to get around my ally, waiting until my heat level is below my limits of 50 before I can fire again. Oh, a gargoyle. Give him that side. He takes my arm. Unfortunately, that gets rid of some of my weapons, but fortunately, it makes me more heat efficient. So now they're going to have to deal with me even more. So since I do not have any use now for my right torso, there's an enemy behind us.
New target acquired.
I can use that right torso to shield, which will be very useful. I'm trying to help take care of this flanking Jenner 2C, as he was in the backs of our assaults, eating them up. And, ooh, there is a UAV. We're going to stop up for a quick second and take it out with our large pulse laser. Now, this isn't looking very good for us in this match. We will shield with our right side here. No, you're... Oh, yes, we got her. Got the kill there. Ah, but the Jenner shoots a nice volley straight into us, and we get taken out. But this mech performed pretty well. I died. It was a great fight. Yeah, this mech, I think this mech is performing pretty well. I really like having that ECM on laser heavy with the hero ability in IS. It's one reason I absolutely love my Invasion Hellbringer, is I just love putting laser on that and then just being like, I'm ECM, I'm in the back lines, I can just laser from there. Yeah, I'm really liking this mech. So we got 184,000 C-bills and 464 damage, and there is the event going on right now. It's like Lucky Charms or whatever it is, where if you get a certain match score, you get to pull from the bag. So I will definitely get my match score for this, because I believe it's just 150 points, which I easily surpassed with 313. But after that, on to the next match. And on for the next match, we are here on... What is this map's name? Oh my god. This is what happens when I've finished the school for the day and my mind, like, leaves me. HPG Manifold, that is what it's called. And we are on Conquest. The new Conquest. The Conquest that does not stop unless you actually get all the caps, which is interesting. What? We got opponents coming in. Oh no, we're taking a PPC. We're just gonna get through, and we're gonna go. Towards Theta. This is kind of an interesting spawn now, because we don't automatically take Gamma. That lance tends to go towards Gamma now. Therefore, they're gonna come out this way, and I feel very. I feel scared. I feel scared for lights coming up my butt. The Tempest is at 95. I gotta watch him. If he starts going down any further, it means they're rotating past us in the rear. But yes, I feel a little bit more secure around this location, because my reinforcement 2 lances are coming through the C4 C5 gate, and we will get this assistance here. But oh no, Archer, no Archer, don't go down there by yourself, Archer. And that could be frightening for this guy down there. Ooh, we got our ECM is being countered. Now I don't want to go peek over ridges, you know, because got the huge forehead on this mech that I just don't want to deal with. So
you guys want to go?
I
know in 2 seconds.
I got your back.
Alright, I'm rolling.
Alright, we're gonna go in.
Yeah,
I'm gonna wait for that Atlas to come around that corner, and then I'm gonna drop with him. I'm gonna drop down right beside him, and we're going in. We're gonna focus Gamma down. Thankfully, Gamma looks like he turned his back to us for a second there.
Heat level critical.
Hit our cool shot immediately so we can keep fighting.
Where we shoot at?
Taking the arm off Gamma.
Target destroyed.
Gamma's down. Excellent, excellent.
Acquired.
Next, we're going to square up on Alpha.
Heat level.
Put a nice shot into his back, CT. He's down. Excellent work.
New target
We're going to
acquired.
focus on Indigo.
Level critical.
Nice good shot there. He's CT crit. We're going to wait for our heat as we move forward. I'm going to switch to heat vision here
Delta
as
should be
it's a
almost forward.
little bit easier to see.
New target acquired.
Take a nice standing shot on that archer.
New target
Come around the corner here. Get a good shot. Spread the return.
New
Wait for a
target
nice good
acquired.
standing shot. Put it into the Tempest. He's running a very similar build to me.
Some targets, guys.
Heat
Put
level
another
critical.
shot into him. He's pretty much screwed.
New target acquired.
Excellent. We
Don't push out.
just
take two.
went down there and brawled the heck out of those guys, which was awesome.
Or Echo?
And we got this Tempest.
Echo.
Heat level.
He is my prey.
Target destroyed.
Excellent work. Woo! Yeah, and they only got a Lance left. Or 3 left. No. Oh, they got a Lance.
Alright,
Echo 4 high.
Yeah, I saw one high in Echo 5.
Echo 5 high. Echo 4 high.
Okay, watch the airstrike.
Lights, go find them.
Target
Whoa.
acquired.
Alright, Shadow Cat, moving
New
E4.
target
Well,
acquired.
I was backing out of there so that I could see any enemies that were going to peek down and shoot at me as I was coming out.
Drop an airstrike.
But that Shadow Cat managed to get a good hit on me. But
Front kilo.
it's alright. We're going to run him down. We're shooting for his crotch area.
Target destroyed.
That helps make sure our damage is going to go to the CTs.
Acquired.
Okay, focus hotel once we get up there. I'm gonna push up.
And we're
There's
going
one
to
down
go
below
and
again on Theta. If you're down below, push back on Theta.
head back up top. We're going to try to get this Cicada. Looks like he's running away. Looks like he might be dropping back down to Theta. We got one down there. It's a
The
Mauler.
Mauler under.
He is CT
Go
crit.
Move around to the other side.
And I think this will be the end pretty much of the match. We got one guy left somewhere around here. But, oh, there he is.
Target acquired.
Managed to catch him. An LRM Kit Fox.
Name is your last one.
That is
Moving Fox 4.
strange, to say the least.
He's floating LRM. Get close.
But we're just going to try to take off that leg.
Heat level.
Got his mobility. He's dead to rights now.
Heat level
We'll just
critical.
use our medium lasers. One more burn. Good on the leg. Taking care of that weak component. And we're just going to go and cap out now. As that is the change that happened to Conquest. Is now the enemy team is dead, but we're forced to stay in the match. And I think I don't really like it that much. The one thing that they have already said that they might try to do or will try to do is that as soon as we neutralize the enemy caps, we'll win. And I feel like if they do that, we should always win with the full Conquest bonus. Because, you know what I mean? Like, if we're going to spend the time and wait and get our 750 points and get our full Conquest bonus, because we're forced to right now, I feel that if they make that change so that when they make the change that if the match ends when we neutralize, so right now the match would end under this proposed system, is that like the enemy team has absolutely no way to win, and we would just win right then. I'd feel that they should make it so that our capture bonus was 750 instead of the 510 it was at that moment. Yeah, just always have that, was it 55,000 C-bills that you get from backwards. See the moonwalk. What are you talking about? Ba-ba-da-ba. I'm dancing now. Do, 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 do. The one bad thing is I don't have missile bay doors because I don't have missiles on this mech. But yeah, I feel like if they'd made that change to Conquest so that when you neutralize the points, the game ended then, would be great, as long as they gave the winning team the full Conquest bonus. And then I think it would be fine. I really think that they could retool Conquest to be a respawn game mode, but that's just me. I'd love to see respawns in this game. I know that some people are adamantly against respawns, and I can understand that. I can get the feeling that they don't want people to just sort of lemming into a battle and just be like, derp, I died. Oh, I'll try again, sort of thing. But we get the full Conquest bonus of 56,000 C-bills, and we win the match. And I'm noticing I'm losing my torsos really quick on this mech. I mean, it's got those great big torsos, and they're sticking high up on the mech, and I think it's just going to be a feature of the Archer, is you're going to lose your torsos. It's going to be the IS Mad Dog in that sense. But holy crap, we get a lot of C-bills. We don't see these numbers in the free-to-play. That's because we got mech bonus and premium bonus. 443,000 C-bills, almost 444, with 600, just over 600 damage dealt, with 2 kills, 5 assists. Excellent work, team. Wow, our Mauler hauled ass. He didn't get any kills. Poor guy. But he did a lot of damage. And we for sure got our points required for the grab bag event. But on to the next match. Hi-ho, Kanajashi. I love being spotted in this game. It's fun. But we're dropping in here. Whoa, getting caught up on the dropship. Stupid dropship. No, I'm not on my free-to-play. Trying out the archers. First time I have had a chance to play them. But yes. Moving forward, Polar Highlands Skirmish. This will be an interesting match. This mech isn't super long range. This battle tends to turn into. Shouldn't I be studying? Probably. I maybe should be studying. And then a little frustrated face. But videos must be made. Yes. So, my range deficit. I just have mediums and large pulse, which they're fine. That's a really good range bracket. I find they work really well together. Basically, the mediums are 300, the large pulse are 400. And so when you have, say, the range of 400 to 500-ish, that's sort of like the max I want to do. 500 is sort of like the, outside of that, I'm not very effective with my, well, of course not effective with my medium lasers, because they've got a lot of drop-off, but my large pulse are just starting to be ineffective. Really, I'd love to have this thing 3 to, say, 450, 3 to 5, that sort of range. It's a middle range bracket. This map is more like a 5 to 8 kind of map. It's a long range bracket, not an extreme range like 8 to 1100 or 1200, but it's a long range bracket. And I'm going to have to maneuver in order to compensate for that. Also, of course, I have to watch out for my great big forehead so I don't stick it up over terrain. We've got a Centurion on the side there. Now, if I come up this hill, they're going to easily see me before I can get a firing line on them. So I've got to be careful here. We can see the ears of another archer over there as well. I'd prefer to side scrape around something, go around the side of a hill instead of going over the peak of a hill. So we'll see if we can pull off some of those. But oh my god, look at the missiles. It is just LRM City. Try to poke out here. Don't see any opponents. There were some moving. They've just hidden from me, and I'm really afraid of my forehead being shot, so I'm just pulling down into the dips. We got a couple enemies that are moving to our left towards J6. Looks like a couple assaults, so you guys over there, watch yourself. Yeah, we're caught out in the open here from that king crab. We'll just do the best to dodge his ultras and try to move back into cover. I feel like those guys in the left really need assistance, so we're going to start flanking that direction. Take a couple shots there and then try to get down into cover. Thankfully, no missiles inbound, as my ECM would have covered me from those. It makes me just so nice to have ECM on a mech that is a fairly mobile heavy. Yeah, they're all moving to the side here. We're going to be, looks like the main combat will be in J6. So we're going to move in, and this is good for us. The enemy is coming to us. That means we're going to be in our effective range, where up until now I have not been able to even attempt to be effective. Now I can do really nice shots on that hunchback, and I have cored him out completely. And one more hit, he's down. Excellent. Oh, it's so nice. We're going to snuggle up right here, and we're going to launch our UAV. And we're going to give that sweet, sweet targeting information for our entire team. We're going to use the side of the building here, which is absolutely perfect for our needs. We're going to scrape around and fire at opponents as we see them. Because we have a UAV up, we can see where they'll be before we come around the corner. Unfortunately, though, it looks like our UAV or our allies' UAV has been taken down. Thankfully, we still have one up. We can know that the opponents are there. Ooh, there comes a Dire. Put a good hit into him. Try to shake the damage that's coming in. Unfortunately, we take a good amount of damage. Our CT's low. I'm just gonna tuck myself into this building here. We know that Griffin's over there, and if he tries to poke out, I'm gonna shoot him. Oh, we take a nice hit. We take off an arm. And that Dire, CT crit. We take him out. Excellent. Our CT is damaged, though. It is frightening. We need to shield with our left. Use that armor. And get into cover here between these two buildings. We are kind of pinned down. I kind of need my team in order to move around to the left side here. But we'll do our best to scrape out, find that first opponent, fire, and then we'll fall back into cover. I have been able to get, oh god. Oh, that Centurion's gonna get me. Oh no. Ally, get out of my way. Okay, I'm gonna hide. I'm going to get into cover here and let my allies do the rest, because I am super CT crit, and I'm just going to give them ECM, even though it's being countered. I have been able to get Cool Shot, Heat Containment, and Hard Break, and well, the Deceleration and Acceleration boost with the winnings of XP I've gotten so far, which is very nice. And looks like all the opponents are down except for the one. So I'm still really afraid of him, though. Can I get his attention on somebody else? Oh no, somebody else takes him down. We managed to survive. I gotta protect my precious KDR. But we did it. Our Tempest lived through it. See how much we did? We did just shy of 400 damage with 2 kills, 5 assists, and we made 255,000 C-bills. In 3 matches, made, well, I'd say $1 million so far. Shy of $1 million, 800,000, 900,000, something like that. Get so much money. You got these mech bonus and premium bonus going. But we get our points as well, for sure. We got 303, enough for 2 if they did it that way. I'd really like them to do it that way, so that if you get 100, if you need 150 points, if you get 300, you get 2 bags. Woo! Then you sort of speed up your thing if you have really good matches. But that's all right. We'll take one more match for this video, and then I'll probably go and open my bags on camera and see what I get for these 4 matches. But it ended for me. Back to the mech lab. On to the next match. And for our fourth and last match of this video, we are on Caustic Valley Skirmish. This will be an interesting one. It's within my range bracket, so it's my 300 to 500 where I like it. But it's hot, which always sucks in terms of when you're running a laser design, because you don't want the heat. You'd rather be able to shoot your lasers more. If I could have a perfect map, it was every map at minus a million. I don't know, absolute zero. Every map would be at absolute zero. Your mech would never heat up. That would just be stupidly broken. Oh god, but lasers would be so strong. Wait, they're already strong. They'd just be stronger. But anyway, let's see here. Our team is coalescing. We got a couple maulers on the left side. Maulers being actually, I think, very frightening assaults sometimes, especially when you got those quad or penta AC5 builds. Those are just scary as heck. I kind of want to watch the left side. I'm worried about the enemies flanking around D4. It's a typical route, but it's also, I just want to like let somebody else do it. It's me being lazy. But let's poke over. It's wrong because I got such a big freaking forehead, but let's do it anyway. We got an enemy mislinks on the left side, and looks like, yeah, people coming around our left. So, oh, that screen shake. But screen shake only affects the view of the pilot and not what they're aiming at, so I was still able to put in some return fire by concentrating real hard on that blackjack and seeing where to shoot him. Now I know that blackjack. Ooh, there's a guy just outside of my sort of wanted range there at 500. Now I'm in a bad position here. Do I stay or do I go? I think my assaults are leaving, so that answers my question. I think I fall back a little bit and reset. The allies are falling back to here, and we will get up and get here. There we go. And we will hold this location. And what is this Jenner 2C doing back there? Don't everybody chase the squirrel. Just leg them and move on. It's very important. Don't chase the squirrel. Now, there should be a lot of enemies coming around this left side now. We are up in a single kill, but it's not much. And I don't have the range to tango with that Hellbringer. That's for sure. He's got ER larges. I have at most large pulse. I will not be able to match him in a long-range engagement. So I'm going to abandon that position. Fall around here to the right side. Ooh, they have a UAV up there, but Allies taking it down, so I don't have to take care of it. And it goes down. We're going to try to flank. Try to go right side. We're going to go with this Ebon Jaguar here. And try to stay in the center a little bit. There's that golden boy. We didn't change our targeting, so we know it's the same guy that we spotted before. It was over here on the right. And, ugh, our ally went down. It's because he walked into the entirety of the enemy team. And they're coming back around this direction. So we're going to back up. We're going to get out of their way. And we're going to try to take them as they come around corners here. Let's try to reset into a better position for us. Unfortunately, we're kind of stuck in needing to peek over things with our goddamn huge forehead. So, we're going to have to deal with that. Don't see any opponents this way. That's excellent. That means I can scrape around the side of it, which is what I want to do, instead of scraping around the top of something. So we'll put in a few shots this way, but looks like the enemy team is well organized, to say the least. Oh, overheat. I feel like I popped my my coolant shot, though. No, I did not. We got incoming enemy attackers. Okay, I'm ready for another alpha strike. Got a good hit on that Mislinks, although he's not a very priority target. This match is not looking good for us, but unfortunately that happens. Try to back up this Mad Dog. Use the other side now because our left does have armor compared to our right. Ah, no, that Golden Boy just gets around the corner before we can take a shot. Ooh, and they're really focusing for that right torso. I'll try to get it into cover here. But no, we're down to 2. This will be our final stand. I'm down and I'm the alone. I'll just charge. Nothing left to do except shoot. And we're down. Hey, those matches happen sometimes. I've been on the receiving end and have been on the giving end of that. But nothing you can do. Good game to our opponents. Thank you for playing. And let's see what our results are. 80,000. And that's 80,000 after both bonuses. Which is sad. This would have been 40,000 without those bonuses. Because, no wait, would that be 40,000? 50,000. Because we're adding 35-ish. Somewhere around there. But we do 366 damage. Do we get enough points? Do we get 150 points? We got 208. Okay, we're good. We got our little Lucky Charm bag. That's all that really matters in the end. So, exit out of this match here. Let's take another look at the build, and then I will bring up the website and wait for that last match to pop up in terms of the website. I mean, it takes like 15 minutes for it to sync. But we can take a look at the build here. Again, this is the Archer Tempest. I'm really enjoying this hero mech. I think it's it's not overly quirked a whole bunch. I mean, if you take a look at its quirks, it's only got just some basic structure and a little bit of heat generation on the missiles and a little bit of cooldown on the lasers. It's not that much. But they did say that they're going to start light with these guys and then maybe go through and improve them later. But I think it's fine. I mean, my balance standpoint is specifically anti-quirk, and even just having some little bit of structure buffs is absolutely fine. This laser build works great. I'm certain that a energy CERN build would also work great on this mech, and that a LRM build of some kind would also work. Maybe 310s without Artemis, because you have that center torso critical slot issue, or maybe you put a 5 with Artemis in there, or maybe you just put 2 15s. I don't know. I haven't designed an LRM outfit for this mech yet, but I'm enjoying it so far. It's got that troublesome of being got that big forehead to it. Just gotta go around the side of things instead of over the top of things. But for now, let's cut away to the internet and let's open my 4 grab bags. And so after waiting about 20 minutes in order for the server to catch up, we're here on the Lucky Charms 2 event page, and I've signed in. And let us scroll down to the bottom, and I'll zoom in a little bit here for you. It's always a little bit easier to see. We've got our 4 matches. We've got them all qualifying, and let's see what we get. Good luck. Artillery strike. 20 MC. Yes! Seabills. That's what I want. And last one. A medallion. A cockpit item. So, sweet. So definitely make sure you play a lot of games this weekend. Get 100 quick play matches. Very nice. And then 50 faction play matches. I mean, that's a lot of games, but if you are up to it, do it. And get a whole bunch of free stuff. I mean, I really like these grab bag, draw in, get a random reward events. I really do. I think they're one of the best ones. And you can see it does give away a fair amount of C-bills. 8 billion so far. But another thing that occurred as I was talking in the video of possible changes that they would do to both the Conquest game mode and maybe the quirks of the Archer. This was just tweeted by Russ all of half an hour ago while I was in the middle of recording. So have a hotfix early next week, whether it be into like when it will be confirmed early on Monday. But 2 items. We're going to tweak Conquest, which is the most likely the change I was talking about, where the match will end as soon as you fully cap out the bases and the opponents are dead, so you don't have to wait around. And updates to Archer quirks. So that's really cool. Archers could get a little bit of a buff. I mean, it'll most likely be a little iterative one. I'm guessing things that are like 5% will go to 10% or something like that. And hopefully just a little bit more structure in the side torsos. That's all I would need, and then that mech would just be absolutely wonderful. But that's it for now. I hope to do more of these sort of mech profile, mech plays videos. With the fact that free-to-play, I'm going to play on that account, of course. I'm going to still put out free-to-play episodes. But I find it can get a little stale if I'm constantly doing the same. Okay, I'm back in the exact same mech. And it can get stale after a while. And you'd want to try a new mech or try something different. I'm definitely going to do the free-to-play episodes when I get to checkpoints, when I get to major milestones, when I buy a mech and try it out for the first time, when I'm trying a new build on it, or I have an amazing game and I just hit the shadow play button and I'll post-commentate it, sort of thing. But I want to do more of these. Here is a mech. This is how I outfit it. This is how I drive it. And then, I mean, there's lots of chassis and lots of variants I can go through and do that with. So if you have any favorites, leave a comment. I might do it next. And if I don't own it, I can buy it. I got like 340 something million C-bills. I can buy anything. But for now, thank you for watching this not episode of the free-to-play. I gotta find a new ending for this. Oh well, thanks for watching. Good hunting.